Hello children, welcome back to CBSE Maths by RP Gupta. So children, today I am going to teach you quadratic equation of class 10th. So in this video children, I will teach you each and everything of the quadratic equation, like all the methods of quadratic equation, all the questions of the NCERT. So stay tuned and watch my video. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, if I talk about the quadratic equation, I am having a topic. Look at this. Yeah. So first of all, the topic is here. Solution of a quadratic equation by factorization method. Solution of a quadratic equation by factorization method. This thing. So before this thing, I would like to tell you something about the quadratic equation. What is the quadratic equation? What is a quadratic equation? What is a quadratic equation? This is a big question mark. What is quadratic equation? Quadratic equation क्या होती है? So if I talk about quadratic equation, I can say the quadratic equation is represented by ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of y, and c is a constant term. C is a constant term. These things are given here. So what I am telling you, if we are having any equation and in that particular equation variable, the highest power of variable is 2. If the highest power of variable is 2, you will say this is a quadratic equation, and this equation which I have written over here, this is a general equation of quadratic equation. This is a general form of quadratic equation. So I hope all of you understood. Now what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you solution of a quadratic equation by factorization method. There are lots of methods to solve the quadratic equation. So I'm going to tell you now what the factorization method. So dear children, if I talk about the factorization method, what is this? So I'm going to take an example. Look at this. This is the example: x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now I am going to tell you how to do the factorization. So first of all, here I will split the middle term, and I am going to tell you the method by which you can split the middle term. So look at this, the coefficient of x square is 1 and the coefficient, the constant term is 6. So you will multiply by 6 into 1, it becomes 6. 6 into 1 becomes 6. Now you have to split this 5 in such a way that you will get, after multiplying two numbers, you will get the 6. So how can I write? I can write 5, 3 plus 2. Now you can say 3 plus 2 become 5 and 3 into 2 becomes 6. So I'm going to put the value over here. You can say x square plus, this is the 3x, this is the 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now children, I will write down like this: x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. So I'm having the 4 terms here. So I will take these two terms in one bracket and these two terms in one bracket. So I had written like this: x square plus 3x and now 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now from this bracket you can take the common x, you will get x plus 3, and after this you will take the common 2, you will get x plus 3 is equal to 0. So from these two bracket you can say x plus 3 is a common term, so you can say x plus 3 and this is the x plus 2 is equal to 0. So these are the factors of the quadratic equation. These are our factors. So now what I am going to tell you, if I erase this part, upper part, and I solve these two part, then I can say x plus 3. Now this x plus 3 is equal to 0 and you will get x is equal to minus 3. This is the first value of x. Similarly, you can do x plus 2 is equal to 0, and from here you will get x is equal to minus 2. This is the second part. So I hope all of you understood how to find the solution of any quadratic equation with the help of factorization method. So children, now I am going to tell you another method. So now look at this, what is given here: solution of a quadratic equation by completing square method. Now I am going to tell you the same equation with the help of completing square method. I am going to tell you the same way. I'm going to take the same equation. So what is the equation? It is here x square plus 5x plus 6, and I am going to tell you how to apply the completing square method. So this is the your equation. This is the x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. So what is the way to form the completing square method? First of all, I am going to write down few steps over here, and if you follow these steps, you can solve any quadratic equation with the help of completing square method. So first of all, take coefficient of x, take coefficient of x. Second part, divide it by 2. Divide it by 2. Third part, square it. Square it. The fourth part, add and subtract. Add and subtract. If you follow this method, you can solve any quadratic equation with the help of completing square method. So now I am going to tell you how to do this question. Okay, now look at this, how to do this one. So first of all, x square plus 5x plus 6 is here. So what I said, take the coefficient of x. So what is the coefficient of x is here? This is the 5. 5 the coefficient of x. Now I'm going to apply the second method, divided by 2. If I divide it by 2, what I will get? I will get 5 by 2. If I take the 5 and if I divide it by 2, it becomes 5 by 2. Square, the square of 5 by 2 is 25 by 4. Add and subtract. I will add 25 by 4 and I will subtract 25 by 4. So look at this. How can I write down? I can write down x square, this 5x as it is, this 6 as it is. I had taken the 5 by 2, it become 25 by 4. I had added and I had subtracted 25 by 4 is equal to 0. Look at this, I had applied all the formula. First of all, I have taken the coefficient of x, that is the 5, and I had divided it by 2. Look at this, how to do this thing. You have taken the 5, you will divide by 2, it become 5 by 2, you will do the square, it become 25 by 4. Now you can see I had added 25 by 4 and I had subtracted the 25 by 4. Now I am going to tell you one thing, children. Look at this, how can you write down x square plus 5x and plus this positive term you will take 25 by 4. And now you can see one thing, this is the 6 written over here and this is the minus 25 by 4 written here is equal to 0. Now you can look at this term, this is x square plus 5x plus 25 by 4. This term can be written as x plus 5 by 2 whole square. After this, look at this term, I had taken the 4 LCM, 4 6 are 24 and minus 25 is equal to 0. Now what I am going to tell you, first of all I will erase this part, then I am going to tell you the remaining method of this question, how to do. Wait a second, children. Yeah, so now you can say this is the x plus 5 by 2 whole square. After this 25, this is the 26, 4 6 are 24. Let me tell you, this is a 24 minus 25, it become 1 upon 4 is equal to 0. So here you can say x plus 5 by 2 whole square minus this 1 by 4 can be written as 1 by 2 whole square. So children, we all know that the formula of a square minus b square, here I am going to apply the formula of a square minus b square, that is the a plus b and a minus b. Okay children, so now I am computer, please remove me. So now I am going to tell you the remaining part of this question, how to do. Look at this, this is the value of a square and this is the value of b square. Now I will add them, it become x plus 5 by 2 plus 1 by 2. After this, x plus 5 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. So I can say x plus, this is the 5 by 2 plus 1 by 2, it becomes 6 by 2. And here x plus 5 minus 1, it becomes 4 by 2 is equal to 0. Now you can say 2 3 are 6, 2 2 are 4. So you can, when you will compare it with 0, x plus 3 is equal to 0, you can say x is equal to minus 3. This is the first part. Similarly, you can say x is equal to minus 2. This is the second part. So look at the first part. What you have got here, you got x is equal to minus 3, x is equal to minus 2. Similarly, with the help of completing square method, you have got the same answer. So now I am going to tell you the another method. Now I am going to tell you how can you apply the solution of any quadratic equation with the help of quadratic formula. Now I am going to tell you what is the quadratic formula. So look at this, what is the quadratic formula first of all. So children, if we are unable to find out the factors of any quadratic equation with the help of factorization method or completing square method, then we apply this formula. This formula is also known as Sridharacharya. This formula is also known as Sridharacharya formula. Okay children, so now I am going to tell you what is the formula. So here this formula is x is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So I'm going to solve the same equation with the help of this formula. So I'm having the equation x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now I will compare this equation with standard equation, that is the ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now I can say a is equal to 1, b is equal to 5 and c is equal to 6. Now I'm going to put these values in our formula. So how can I put the values? Look at this. So I can write it here like this. Just a second. Yeah, x is equal to, this is a minus b, the value of b is minus 5 plus minus square root, this is a b square minus 4ac, b, the value of b is 5, though it becomes 5 square minus 4 into the value of a is 1, and after this c, the value of c is 6 upon 2a, this is a 2 and the value of a is 1. So now I can say one thing, x is equal to minus 5 plus minus square root, the square of 5 is 25 minus 4 6 are 24 upon 2. So I can simplify, I will simplify it, it become minus 5 plus minus 25 minus 24, it become 1 upon 2. Now you can say one thing, children, look at this very carefully. Okay, so I can remove myself. Now I can say one thing, children. Here I'm going to change the pen. Yeah, now look at this. I can say x is equal to, this is the minus 5 plus 1. So first of all I had taken the plus value, minus 5 plus 1 upon 2 and minus 5 minus 1 upon 2. So now you can say minus 5 plus 1 become minus 4 upon 2 and minus 5 minus 1 become minus 6 upon 2. So here you will divide it by 2. 2 2 are 4 and 2 3 are 6. Now again you have got the same answer, x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to minus 3. So in this video, children, what I have taught you, I have taught you three methods to find out the, yes children, so what I have taught you, I have taught you three methods to find out the solution of any quadratic equation. So children, here you can find the solution of any quadratic equation with the help of these three methods. Okay, there is not any quadratic equation in this world which you cannot solve with the help of these methods. Okay, now children, I am going to tell you another part. Now I am going to tell you about the discriminant and nature of the roots. How to find the discriminant and nature of roots. What is the discriminant? So children, if I talk about the discriminant, let me tell you. Look at this. The discriminant is denoted by d, and the formula of d is d is equal to b square minus 4ac. We all know that b the coefficient of x, a the coefficient of x square, and c the constant term. So let me tell you about the discriminant. So there are few conditions of the discriminant. If the value of d is more than 0, if the value of d is more than 0, you will say you will have different roots. You will have two different roots, and the roots will be positive. And if I say d is equal to 0, you will say equal roots. What you will say? You will say equal roots and the value will be positive. And the third one, if I talk about d is less than 0, you will say you are having imaginary roots. What you are having? You are having imaginary roots. Okay children, so this is the formula of discriminant, that is the d is equal to b square minus 4ac. So if I talk about equation that I have written here, this is the x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. So if I compare this equation with the standard equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, I can say a is equal to 1, comma b is equal to 5 and c is equal to 6. If I put in the formula, that is the d is equal to b square minus 4c, then what I will get? Let me tell you. See, d is equal to b square minus 4c, so b square become 5 square minus 4 into 1 into 6. So it become 25 minus 4 6 are 24. 25 minus 24 become 1. So now you can say the value of d, that is the more than 0. The value of d is more than 0. What is the value of d? Okay, it is not visible to you. So okay, computer, please remove me. Okay, now see, you can say d, the value of d is 1. So what you can say, with the help of this method, you can say d, the value of d is more than 0. So what you will say? The roots will be real. Roots will be real. So when you will solve this question, you will get the roots will be real. So I hope all of you understood this thing. Now I move to the next part. What is given here? Word problems and its solution. So this is also the part of the quadratic equation. How to form any equation with the help of word problem. Like if I'm having some word problem is given over here, and I have to apply how to form the quadratic equation and how to solve that particular quadratic equation. Children, I had told you about the formation of the quadratic equation. Now I am going to tell you how to form the quadratic equation. So I am going to share a question with you and then I will form it. Okay, so let's see. I am going to share it with you. Just a second, children. Give me a few seconds only. It will be visible on the screen. Okay, so look at this. This is a word problem. Find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. So how to form the quadratic equation. Let's see, we are having two numbers, so what I can say, let the numbers be x and y. What I said the number will be x and y. So find two numbers whose sum is 27. Now it is mentioned here that sum x plus y is equal to 27. This is the your equation first. And one more thing is given here, xy is equal to 182. This is the product. So now what you will do, you will find the value of y from here. You can say 27 minus x, and now you will put this value in the equation number 2. This is the equation number 2. So when you will put the value over here, it become x into 27 minus x is equal to 182, and then you will multiply, it become 27x minus x square. 27x minus x square is equal to 182, and you will transfer this minus x to this side because the standard form shows that x square will be positive. Now you are having, this is a x square, this is a minus 27x, and this is a plus 182. Yeah, x square minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. This is the formation of the quadratic equation. So children, I hope all of you understood all the concept of the quadratic equation. Now you are capable enough, now your children, you are capable enough to solve any quadratic equation with the help of these given methods. Okay children, so I hope all of you like this video. If you like this video, subscribe my channel and share it with your friends, okay, because it is only for you. And with the help of these given methods, you can solve every question of the board examination, and definitely you will get few questions from the quadratic equation, and you can solve all the questions with the help of this method. Thank you so much.